I pray that y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I wanna now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I wanna do that for y'all right now. I don't really feel no way, but the world wanna see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world wanna see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness, I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct?
Ho, the things that you've lied about.
Ho, the amount of sushi you have ordered.
What you do? What you do? Why you got all this food?
Ho,
Is that good, Kelly? That's good.
the amount of food
It looks like it's hot
you
as
have
fuck. How did you
ordered.
grab that? And we gon' get it on a night.
All right, for real.
Why is you falling out?
It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. So let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor. In case you didn't know, the site cydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. All right, you've heard the clips. Let's get into it. So we're going to first start it off with your boy JCole, who apologized to Kendrick Lamar for the diss record. I mean, my guy, what has it been, 3 days since you dropped that diss record where you seemed like you was being handling Kendrick Lamar with care? It's like you were battling your son. Or battling your brother, you know it's really not going to get nasty like if you're battling your brother or something. Just have a friendly competition. Bro, what? So when I first heard the record, yeah, they had some nice rhymes in it and what have you, but I could tell, I'm like, okay, he's not going that hard at Kendrick. Well, he's going to seem like he's going to not go that hard at Kendrick and expect Kendrick to do the same thing. Kendrick's not going to treat you the same way. So J. Cole officially took himself out of the GOAT conversation. I'm sorry. You can't be a GOAT if you are apologizing for a diss record that wasn't even that nasty to begin with. And a lot of people try to say, oh, well, Jay-Z apologized. No. Jay-Z did not apologize to Nas because of his diss or for he felt he lost the battle. Jay-Z apologized to Nas because his mother asked him to. Jay-Z was not about to apologize to Nas for smashing his baby mama, for saying I left condoms on your baby seat. Because if you remember, Jay-Z was up in the studio laughing about that record. He wasn't up in the He wasn't crying that Nas dropped Ether. He wasn't crying to Nas about it. No. It was his mother that said you disrespected that woman like that, and you shouldn't have said that. You don't go telling people you putting condoms on their baby seat. You don't have respect for a woman like that. That woman's a mother. And that's why Jay-Z apologized. But it's not like this. You apologizing because you don't feel right about dissing Kendrick Lamar? Anyway, y'all let me know what you think down there. DJ Academics absolutely destroyed him. And I can't say I disagree with Academics. I mean, if you really didn't mean it, why even respond anyway? You know what I'm saying? Why even respond anyway? You said you felt pressure to respond. Well, just let Drake respond then. All right, let me know what you think down below about J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people, oh, that was honorable. Nah, that was scariness. But shout out to J. Cole. I still think you're a dope rapper, but it's between Kendrick and Drake now. Moving on to Glorilla and JT, and you can see all of this that's happening here on the screen. Now, Glorilla, Friday dropped her project, Everything is Everything mixtape, right? And there is a song called I, right? Called I. And she addresses the elephant in the room, whether her and JT got into a fight or not. Now, on the record, she said, me and JT, we're not the best of friends, but we don't have no beef. And she also stated in that same song, if Nicki and Cardi got together, they would make history if they did a record together. JT then came back and basically said, I've been said that I didn't, that nothing happened to me, but you can't be talking about how you smacking rap B words and making bail and then try to come back and say it's about female unity. That's corny. And then it just went from there. Just nasty exchanges. JT's calling Glorilla talking about JT's ugly wigs. JT talking about you the last person that should be talking about ugly. And, how she's saying she got played for her, her BBLs and how dudes don't like her and people were making fun of the way she looked. And it was just a nasty, nasty exchange between the two of them. And my thing is this, JT's not ugly, but Glorilla is definitely not ugly. So for you to say men, you have no sex appeal whatsoever, I think you should be asking straight men that. Ask the straight men whether they think Glorilla has sex appeal or not. And I asked a lot of people about who would they take, Glorilla or JT, and most of the men said they want Glorilla. It has nothing to do with JT being dark skinned. Has absolutely nothing to do, because if you ask them same people who you want, Glorilla or Bria, I bet you most of them say Bria. If you say who do you want, Glorilla or Kelly Rowland, or Glorilla or Prime Foxy Brown, or Glorilla or Kenya Moore, I bet you all of them say the woman Glorilla or Kelly Rowland. I bet you all of them say the woman that's dark skinned. The ones I just named. So it has absolutely nothing. Stop saying, oh, they're just calling JT ugly because she's dark skinned. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. So if JT isn't ugly, but Glorilla is definitely not ugly as well. So for her to be saying, oh, you have no sex appeal, you look like, you see the things she's saying down in the tweets. Most of the guys that I asked this question all chose Glorilla. So you let me know who you think won this little Twitter beef between Glorilla and JT. I thought when I initially heard the record that she was just saying they didn't have any beef. But I see it's much deeper than that. So let me know down in the comments what you think, who came out ahead in their little Twitter beef. And who do you think's a better rapper? JT or Glorilla? I know right now Glorilla's got more hits, that's for sure. Glorilla's got way more hits. JT has not really impressed me as a solo artist. So y'all let me know whether she's impressed you or not. Let me know down in the comments. And we're closing out with Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Two fine-ass black women. Now, Megan, a lot of people think Megan was taking shots, or not taking shots, but mocking Nicki's, remember the Bigfoot record? I think Nicki had said something like, oh, the lies that you told. I think she was online and said the amount of lies that you have told, even on your dead mother. stuff like that. She was kind of like giving like a in between a rant or whatever. It seems like people seem to think that Megan is mocking that by saying the amount of food that you ate, stuff like that. So they're saying that Megan is mocking Nicki Minaj, a Bigfoot line, but she still hasn't come back with a response. Well, let's just be honest. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you, right? Megan Thee Stallion doesn't need to respond to Bigfoot because in Megan Thee Stallion's eyes and in a lot of people's eyes outside of Nicki Minaj fans and Tory Lanez fans, Bigfoot was trash. I've told y'all this already. I don't know what you can't understand about that. But if you look on all of the platforms that have no axe to grind with Nicki, that have no dog in the race, the majority of them, go to the reaction videos. The majority of these people said, oh man, that was garbage or that was weak. Is it, maybe if Nicki didn't sit on line for 72 hours repeating everything that she, saying everything that she repeated in the diss record, it may have hit harder. But for y'all to sit out here to try to act like, oh, Megan's got to respond to Bigfoot, it was garbage. Why should she respond to it? It was garbage. It's the same thing with after Meek Mills dropped his response to Drake. Drake never responded. Why? Because it was trash. Right? It was trash. Nicki came out with no frauds. Did Remy respond to it? No. Why? Because it was garbage. I mean, somebody has to tell the truth. Only people who think Bigfoot was a hot record, I'll say 98% of the people that out of 100% of people that think Bigfoot was hot, 98% of them are either Nicki Minaj fans or Tory Lanez fans. That song was trash. It was a trash response. So that's probably why Megan Thee Stallion never responded. I mean, let's just be honest. We can be honest. Two things that don't mean she ain't the GOAT. That don't mean that Nicki ain't the greatest female rapper of all time. That don't mean that that she didn't have the biggest impact on hip hop. She has. All of those things are true. But what also is true is that Bigfoot was trash. I've been around for all the diss records. All of them. And Bigfoot was garbage. That one line from Hiss that didn't even mention Nicki's name had more impact than that whole entire song. People still saying Megan's Law. Nobody's talking about Bigfoot, only Nicki fans. And again, that takes nothing away from Nicki. She's still the queen of rap. But that song was trash, and that's why Megan didn't respond. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.